Now, I know that you're a long-term anti-HS2 campaigner, as indeed, Greg, am I. But I'm not going to discuss with you tonight the merits or demerits of HS2, but you had a little idea about HS2 and how perhaps that project could be turned to help us in this current crisis.
Yeah, well, HS2 is a horrendous project costing billions of pounds, but I've got 19 miles of it through my constituency, a constituency you know well, Nigel,
Yep.
that sees 600 HGV movements every single day. Now, multiply that out across the entirety of Phase 1, from Euston up to Birmingham, and that's thousands of HGV movements. These are all HGV drivers paid for by us, the British taxpayer. They are committed to the HS2 project only because the Department of Transport has paid them to do so. So let's get them off HS2, let's stop building HS2 and put all those HGV drivers into the supply chain, getting fuel to the petrol stations for those that are used to transporting fuel, and onto food supplies for those that don't have the necessary qualifications for moving liquid.
Yes, I mean, they're HGV registered. Some of them will have the relevant safety certificates. Some of them would need to do a test or two. But I have to tell you, Greg, I think this is an absolutely brilliant idea. It is blue sky thinking, completely out of the box. Is there any support for your idea? You've got a bit of... is there some child interference there?
It's one of those moments where...
Well, just carry on and pretend nothing's happened. I'm going to do just one last quick question, as you've clearly got a few distractions. I think the idea is a terrific idea. As you say, HS2 is being paid for by the taxpayer. There is a much more urgent priority. And you make the point, thousands of HGV movements every day. Boy, that could help in this crisis. Are you gaining any, apart from this programme, are you gaining any traction for the idea?
Well, I keep pushing it. I keep pushing it with the Department for Transport. I keep pushing it on not just GBNews, but other media outlets through the course of the day. I think it's absolutely essential that we pull on every resource we possibly can to get fuel into the filling stations. I know that from my own constituency, there have been some pretty big queues in a lot of those stations. Yeah. Others that did get deliveries overnight have been selling fuel, but under high demand. Now, we've all got to calm down a bit, and if we don't need fuel, not go and get it. But fundamentally, we've got to get the supply chain working again. We've got all these thousands of HGV drivers building a project that nobody wants. Let's put them to some use.
Well, look, go and push this idea hard to Grant Shapps. Make sure he can't avoid you at the party conference next week, and come back and tell us how you got on. Greg, thank you for joining us, and good luck with your paternal duties, which clearly are very, very urgent.
Welcome to the GB News YouTube channel. You can watch us live 24 hours a day, catch up on your favourite shows, and join in the conversation in the comments below.
Don't forget to subscribe and you'll never miss any of our exclusive content.